8 Lies That Keep 98% of People in Poverty, Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know how you're doing, but I know what it's like to feel broke and desperate. Now, I've managed to achieve happiness, comfort, and most importantly, financial freedom. All of this became possible because I discovered some time ago that there are 8 lies about money. The big elites, corrupt governments with schools under their control, and dishonest bankers let us believe these lies to keep the majority of people in poverty. The first lie about money is that job security is crucial. You need a job. When I was young, my rich dad told me I needed to go to school to get a good job. For him, having a good job was the most important thing in life. My rich dad worked hard in every job he had, but never managed to progress. His job was a barrier to success. On the other hand, my rich dad never had a conventional job. He was rich and successful. My rich dad understood that the idea of getting a job was a lie about money. Instead of seeking jobs, he created them. Instead of working for others, he worked for himself. Instead of paying high taxes, he used tax laws to enrich himself. My poor dad, like most people, was conditioned from birth to be an employee. My rich dad broke free from this thinking and became an entrepreneur. He made money work for him, not the other way around. The second lie about money is that the secret to success is hard work. My poor dad worked hard all his life. He went to school because they told him to, got a job because they taught him that's what he should do, worked hard because he thought it was right. However, he struggled financially throughout his life, which sometimes made him unhappy. My rich dad said that instead of working hard, we should work smart. This doesn't just mean getting others to work for you, but also motivating people to work hard for your benefit and making money work for you, not the other way around. Instead of working hard for money, we should work smart, making money work hard for us. That's what the rich do. As Warren Buffett says, leverage what you know, and wealth will come. The third lie about money is that all debt is bad. The rich have debt, often a lot of it, but they have assets that cover these substantial debts. In fact, the rich not only have debts, but use them to get richer. The difference between the rich and the poor regarding debt is understanding the reason behind them. There are 2 types of debts, bad debt and good debt. Bad debt is the one that impoverishes you, like high-interest credit cards and loans to buy cars, among others. This type of loan is used to acquire liabilities. Good debt is the one that enriches you, like loans to invest in properties or buy equipment for your business that will provide a return. This is debt used to acquire assets. A simple example of good debt is my ownership of properties. With a loan from the bank, I can acquire a property by investing only a small percentage of my own money. Then, I rent out the property, and my tenant pays the loan while putting money in my pocket. You can get loans that pay for themselves. The fourth lie is that the government will take care of you in retirement. People love to believe this lie, thinking that because a country has a lot of money in its coffers, it will take care of them due to contributions to the retirement fund and social security. They are terribly mistaken. Don't believe this lie about money. The government cannot take care of you, only you can. Lie number 5, money is not that important. It's true, money isn't everything, but it's incredibly important. The old saying goes that money can't buy happiness. Turns out, scientifically, that's wrong. A study measured happiness in various ways, including subjective responses, mental health, and individual economic behavior. The result is clear. Money provides peace of mind and contributes to happiness. For better or worse, our understanding of money often shapes our lives, and this understanding is something we often receive from childhood, accept without questioning, and live unpredictably because of it. Money often influences us in ways we can't understand because we don't truly comprehend money and how it works. The sixth lie about money: money is the root of all evil. The idea that money isn't important stems from the belief in its malicious existence, and it's often those who don't have money that seem to claim this. Unfortunately, my poor dad wasn't a very happy person in his later years. It's not that money could solve everything, but I'm quite convinced that if he were in a better financial situation, he would be happier. My rich dad, my best friend's father, had a different view of money. He thought it foolish to spend a lifetime working for money and pretend that money wasn't important. My rich dad believed that life was more important than money, but that money was crucial to sustain life. Lie about money number 7: the rich are bad. Once again, those who lack money love to blame the rich for their problems, generating resentment and negative stereotypes. While wealth can lead to corruption, let me repeat, money is simply a tool. Wealth can be the reward for working and investing smartly, just as a runner's physical fitness is the reward for a focused exercise regimen. Lie about money number 8: higher education is always the answer. When I was young, my poor dad always told me that the best path to success was to go to school. I thought that was the best way to get a good job. The problem was that my poor dad was one of the most educated people I knew, but he always complained about money and his unhappiness at work. On the other hand, my rich dad had no degree, but was very rich and successful. My rich dad used to say that school teaches you to be an employee. If you want to be rich, don't rely on school. This doesn't mean education isn't important. The basic education you receive in mandatory education is fundamental for everything that comes after, and if you want to become a teacher, lawyer, or doctor, then you obviously need to attend university. However, in school, you won't learn how to deal with money. Education, especially in Latin America, doesn't teach students how to live independently. Instead, it trains us to be employees rather than entrepreneurs. It makes us workers instead of innovators. I don't want to sound like a spiritual guru, but there's something deep and yet simple in the fact that achieving success and financial wealth largely depends on the ability to handle pressure and obstacles with a positive attitude. Let the passion for your work and your goals help you overcome the obstacles that may arise. Your insurance to overcome these challenges is free. It's called perseverance. Never regret. That's the secret of successful people. That's the difference that separates poverty from wealth. Persevere and never regret. This attitude will sooner or later result in wealth and personal success. Distance yourself from people who have the habit of victimizing themselves. Perhaps you've already heard the saying, luck happens when opportunity meets preparation. I agree with that. I believe that what really happens is that those who complain do nothing to change their destiny. If you want to be lucky, prepare for something great to happen. For a while, there was talk about the benefits of expressing frustrations and anxieties and how healthy it was to release them. To some extent, this is true, but without exaggeration. Becoming negative is the easiest option, a dangerous path to intellectual complacency. Focusing on the positive aspects and possible solutions to any problem you face, your positive mindset will help attract your own luck. We are responsible for ourselves to a great extent. If you consider taking responsibility something bad, then you are blind to realizing what is truly a great opportunity. Give your luck the opportunity it needs to play a role in your life. No one can do that for you. When you realize it's your turn to provoke your luck, you'll start thinking and seeing things in a completely new way. Success always begins with creative and positive thinking. Long ago, at one of my early Rich Dad coaching conferences, I coincided with Norman Vincent Peale. And since then, I practice and can affirm that positive thinking works. I visited Dr. Peale's church in New York City and heard about this subject from his speech. I remembered that positive thinking is creative thinking. You can't be positive unless you also make an effort to think creatively about your situation. Creative thinking is finding easy solutions to any obstacle that may come your way to success and financial wealth. Being brave is not the absence of fear, but overcoming it. Being brave means pursuing your goals and never giving up. It's much easier to give up, and that's exactly what makes them fall. It's one thing not to get up, it's another not to give up. Ordinary people have achieved incredible feats simply by being persistent and never giving up. Abraham Lincoln is a good example. His courage made him a remarkable figure. Self-confidence is a fundamental component of the courage we all need to have. Sometimes, we need a push in the right direction. Remember that fear can be overcome. Be aware that you are capable of being brave and destined for success. That's half the battle. Then accelerate to the maximum, and the odds will be on your side. If you see big problems, you are facing big opportunities. Problems and setbacks are part of the game. If you're not facing significant challenges, you're doing something easy and perhaps not so valuable, which probably won't lead you to make much money. Sometimes, a big problem is a sign of a big opportunity. You need to be ready to work hard for long and intense periods to achieve your goals. Self-confidence is key to getting where you want to be. It's much easier to progress when you feel good about yourself, confident in your abilities and talents. So, I emphasize the importance of confidence as a way to make the most of each day. It's absolutely essential. So, don't let anyone undermine your confidence, including yourself. Endure the pain that is necessary to become who you want to be, or you may end up becoming something you'd prefer to avoid. If I have to summarize this interview in key points in a few words, they would be the following: create your own path, don't follow the crowd, and pursue your own goals. Never give up. Don't settle for staying in your comfort zone. Adopting a complacent attitude won't get you anywhere. Be passionate. If you love what you do, it will never seem like work. Visualize yourself as a winner. This will keep you focused in the right direction and believing in yourself. If you don't do it, no one will. Think of yourself as a one-man army. Don't forget that. Think like the rich. Pursue, never give up. To conclude this video, remember our commitment, the 3 C's: comment, share, and create. Comment by sharing your opinion, ideas, or contributions to the community in the comments below this video. We always read, and it inspires us to see testimonials of the changes we are causing. Share, help us make more people aware of these concepts. Share the content with your friends, acquaintances, and on your social networks. And create, use what you've learned to create something magnificent for your life. For your success and financial prosperity. Until the next video on the channel.